Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial. Today we will model a birthday cake, so let's get started. First, add a cylinder by pressing Shift A and then scale it down on Z-axis by pressing S so that it matches the shape of a cake. Now add a subdivision modifier to it and shade it smooth. Now add loop cuts to the cylinder horizontally by pressing Ctrl R and then select the top and bottom faces and inset it inward by pressing I. Now the top faces in X-ray mode, then duplicate them by Shift D and then separate it. Now select the top face that you duplicated and enter Edit mode by pressing Tab. Here select Random Edges and then turn on the proportional editing, then drag these edges on Z-axis so that it resembles a creamy cake. After you randomly drags the edges down and you are satisfied with your model, then add a Solidify modifier to it. And put the value to 0.015. You can also play with these values to get a good result. Now manage the top properly so that it covers the whole bottom part. Now select this cake and then duplicate it by pressing Shift D, drag it upward and put it on the cake. Now scale it down on X and Y axis. Now select the top parts of each cake and rotate it on Z axis about 180 degrees. And here you will have a nice looking cake. Now add a simple star by pressing Shift A and then Extra. Extrude it on Z-axis in Edit mode and scale it down. Now add a subdivision and Simple Deform modifier to it. In Simple Deform modifier, select the twist section and set the angle to 180 on Z-axis and then shade it smooth. Now drag it to the top of the cake and apply these modifiers to it. Now add an array modifier and set the location on X-axis to 3 and the numbers to 6. And then add a curve modifier and select the round curve. If you liked this video, then hit the subscribe button to stay connected for more tutorials. Now go to Edit mode and select a single star from them. Duplicate it and then separate it. Now drag it to the top cake and do the same for it. Repeat this process 2 times. Now add a sphere to model the Cheery. Go to Edit mode and turn on the proportional editing. Select the top edge and drag it down on Z-axis. Now select the edges at one side of it and drags it inwards. Then we will add a stem to its top. For that, add a cylinder and place on top of it. Then extrude it on Z-axis so that it resembles a cherry. Now select the Cheery and move it to the top of the cake, then duplicate it and rotate it on X-axis, then add a simple star and rotate it on Y-axis 90 degree. And arrange them on the cake, and with Thicer cake is complete. This is it for today's tutorial. Hope you would have enjoyed and learned something new. See you in the next part.